Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA Model. Welcome back to Sunday Talk. Today's episode is going to be episode 209. Just like every Sunday, we're going to go over 5 questions I received from you guys. I have a story for you, and we're going to learn something from this story, okay? Positive thing from this story. And I'm also gonna cover NVC update for this week, just overview because I already did the update on last on Tuesday. Some of you guys will miss it. Will have opportunity to see to know exactly what's going on with NVC. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. Whatever advice I provide on this channel is no illegal advice. If you want legal advice, you need to talk to an immigration lawyer or attorney. So guys, well, let's start with the story that I have for you. Okay, so basically this story is something that happened when I first moved to United States of America. Okay, when I first moved to United States of America, I live in New York. So before I move, I don't have nobody here. I only have a friend. So I came and stay with a brother of one of my friend. Okay, I stay with him. So before I move, this guy, he was telling me that because he rented an apartment with two other guys, so they like three people in the apartment, right? So he has his own room. So I'm gonna come and stay with him in his own room, right? So he told me that okay, the other guys in the house told him that when I come, I don't have to touch none of their stuff, like plates, forks and spoon and stuff like that. Anything that belongs to them, I don't have to touch it. He told me that. He told me different stuff too. I was like, okay, that's fine. So when I moved to New York, I stay with the guy, and every morning, what I do, I sweep the floor. I will go knock on the door of the other two guys, sweep the floor. I mean, their room, sweep their room, all those stuff. I do dishes. I clean the toilet, everything. You know, to the point where they start liking me. Okay, they start giving me advice. They're helping me, to find job, different stuff. Okay, they start helping me. I was like, okay, are these guys the same guys my the guy I stay with told me that they don't want me to touch none of their stuff. So I'm kind of confused because the way they welcome me, it kind of shocked me. So to the point where I'm wondering if that the guy told me the truth, or I mean, I was confused, right? So I was doing all those stuff to the point where, so before I left my country, I took a loan, to get a help on the plane ticket, right? And then my parents always call me, or every time I call, they're like, okay, the interest rate is going up. You have to make sure you do everything so we can reimburse the money. But at that time, I didn't even start working yet. So one of the guy who stayed in the apartment where I stayed, he called me one day because I explained him the situation, right? He was like, oh, you know what? I have $1,000 here that I don't use yet because I'm planning to bring my family, my wife, and my children to the United States of America. I'm not using that money yet. I can give it to you so you can reimburse the money back home. Man, I was happy. I cried. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Somebody who doesn't even know me before I moved to the United States of America, we met here because the way I behaving, because of that, he was able to, loan me the money. Then I paid that money back home, so the interest doesn't go way high, and so we end up, so we don't end up paying a lot of money. So reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes you have to have a positive mindset. Okay, no matter what is going on or what somebody tell you about somebody, just have a positive mental attitude that will take you far in life. Okay, do the right thing. Whatever you think is the right thing, just do it. Just do the right thing. That will take you far in life. It's just a story that I want to share with you. I got more story. I will start telling you in a Sunday talk. Okay. So guys, I don't want to waste a lot of your time. And let's start with the question that I have for you. I hope you learned something from this story. But let's start with the questions that we're gonna cover in this video. So the first question of today's video is coming from Marcia Rolden 3674. Here is the question. This July update that the current date is October 1st, 2013, but my priority date is August 9, 2013. What that means, please explain. The priority date is the date your petition was filed. So you're saying that your priority date is 2013. Well, okay. If your priority date is 2013, it means that your petition was filed in 2013. And now the cutoff date is showing October 1st, 2013. So since your priority date comes before the cutoff date, which is October 1st, 2013, it is current. So meaning that you will receive a notification from either USCIS or NVC. I don't know which agency is working on your case now, but you will get and will eventually get a notification from there. So it just means that it's current because the priority date comes before the cutoff date. Okay. All right. Question number 2. This one is coming from John Opio Options 9192. So John Options 9192. Here's the question. Thanks for the video and all the other videos you have posted. How many pages of federal income tax returns are required? Well, thanks for the question. So if your case is at NVC level, you want to upload a tax return document, you will upload all your tax return document, all pages. Okay, all pages. You don't have to select certain page. You have to upload all pages. If you don't upload all pages, NVC will return the document. Okay, so make sure you scan and then upload those documents to NVC Computer Electronic Application Center. Okay. All right. Question number 3. But before we jump on that, if you like the video, click on the like button, share the video as well. Okay. So question number 3 is coming from Viviana Moore 347. Here is the question. Thanks, Modern. Please, my child is 14. I have a green card, and my husband is a U.S. citizen. Please, how long will it take for our child to join us in the course of processing? Well, thanks for the question. So, if your husband is a U.S. citizen, so when you file for your child, also your child will be in CR2 category. IR2 category. Okay. So I don't know if you, because it's better for your husband to, file for your child. That way the process is going to be a little faster. So as a U.S. citizen filing for his underage child, it might take 18 to 2 years for your child to join you here in the United States of America. Based on my experience, based on some of the cases that I have people with, it can take up to 2 years from the date you file the petition for the child. Okay. All right. And the second question here, the fourth question here is coming from Olanike J5839. Here is the question. Thank you for the video. God bless you. Please help. I was on document to qualify at NVC in January 2023, and unfortunately we didn't know that we had to file a separate I-130 for the 3 kids. We have filed for kids now, but here is my question. Will NVC give my children a separate interview date? Because definitely our processing date are going to be different. They are 8, 6, 9, and 10. Well, thanks for the question. So for this one, since the petitions are different, there is a chance, big chance that the interview dates is gonna be different. But it's not impossible that the interview dates are the same, But with this one, like I said, since it's a different I-130 petition, the interview date will be different. Okay. But I don't think, even if it's different, I don't think it's gonna be like the gap is gonna be that much. So you can take them, to the interview. Okay. All right. Question number 5. Now this is gonna be the last question of today's video. It's coming from Emmanuel Agiemang, 3895. Here is the question. Sir, thank you for helping us all the time. My question is, I have already had my interview, but after interview, my case was put in to 21G. I wait for a month and they asked me to provide the other documents. I want to know how long should I wait for my visa. Well, thanks for the question. So for this one, for 221G, there is no time frame for how long you're gonna wait for your visa, because when you submit the document required, then the U.S. Embassy will review everything. Okay, it can take 6 months, it can take 3 months, it can take 2 months. There is no time frame for that. The only thing you can do here is to provide the correct document, the right document that they ask you, and then after that, you just have to wait until they make the decision whether or not they will give you a visa. Okay, so that's all you need to do. Don't stretch yourself out. Just provide the document that they ask, and then keep praying and wait for good outcome. Okay, so guys, those are the 5 questions we're gonna cover in this video. Now let's talk about NVC update of this week. For some of you guys who didn't have a chance to watch my Tuesday update, so this week NVC announced on the website that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on July 18, 2023. Some of you guys will receive a welcome letter, and then after that you're gonna start your NVC immigrant visa process. Okay, and then some of you guys who already started the process on submit document, pay fees. NVC is working on those for you, especially the one that was submitted on August 9, 2023. They're working on those, and they will let you know if a document is missing or if your document will qualify. After you document to qualify, you just have to wait for your interview appointment letter. And then the third update is regarding inquiries. So if you send the inquiry to NVC, where they are responding to the one they received on August 14, 2023, make sure you check your inbox to see if NVC replied to your inquiry. So guys, basically that's all I have for you today. Okay, we cover, like I said, I have a little story there, and I hope you learned something from that story. We cover the 5 questions also on NVC update. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you know somebody you can share with, go and share with that person. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching again. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully, and I talk to you guys in another video. Don't forget to check our USA Mount shop. The link is in the description below. USA Monde.